Hey, consciouspreneurs or conscious people or conscious leaders, whoever you are, wanted to do a quick video and just talk about the power of vision and the importance of having vision to fulfill your mission. Before you can even decide on what your mission is, a lot of us don't even know what that is. The best place that I found to start is actually just starting with the vision. This is your ultimate goal, your ultimate destination. It could be as far as from when you retire and what that looks like for you at that point. It could be your vision for the next 5 years, even for the next 1 year. If you don't have a vision set, it's basically just like being a captain of a ship and putting your ship into water and just kind of letting it float around, not really sailing to a destination and wondering later on what happened, why you didn't get to your destination. That destination, being very clear about what it looks like, what it feels like, what it sounds like, what it feels like, who's around, that is your vision. And the more that you can be as very crystal clear as possible on what that actually looks like, the more that you'll be able to anchor yourself toward it. Every single step that you take every single day, unconsciously and consciously, will be more and more aligned to that ultimate vision. You'll make sure that you're taking the required steps in order to get there. Now, there's a lot more to it than that, especially having to do with the subconscious and our unconscious thoughts and actions. Our ultimate mission and so on, but everything ultimately starts where the vision starts. So have a vision, paint out very clearly what that looks like for you. And when I say paint, it could even be literally doing a painting and think about that picture perfect moment on how that looks. If you're not that creative, people use vision boards. Vision boards are a great way to anchor you to that. Just, cutting out just clippings of magazines, if we still have those, if you're still using those. You can even use something I have a vision board just on my computer, and I just basically put imagery there that I see often. In fact, I have just images all around me everywhere, so I know ultimately where I am now and also where I'm going, because that's always going to be just triggering my subconscious and programming that and reminding me to keep going the way that I'm going. Also, another thing that you can do is just go outside for a few minutes. Well, not a few minutes, but really dedicate some time to this exercise. It's so important. It's an investment. Dedicate some time to just go outside, be on your own in nature, wherever you can, for at least just an hour or so. Walk around, get air, let things flow, and just really think about what it is that you're trying to create, where it is that you'd like to go. What does that actually look like? Do what you can to leave your electronic devices back at home or back at your office, because very easily we can just get distracted by those. But the idea is you just want to be out in space, in an open space and time, and just to be able to get clear on what vision you're creating, where you're going to ultimately. So when you're creating your vision, have fun with it. Don't hold yourself back. Don't think that something's too silly or too outlandish, or be concerned about what other people are going to think. This is your time to actually just play in your imagination. Your imagination is so key. It is so important. And it's freaking magical. But this is a time where you can actually just play and just have fun with what are the possibilities. And then ultimately just write that down when you're ready. But as you're outside and you're either walking around or sitting down getting some air, when you start to picture what your future can look like, whether it's 5, 10, 20 years down the line, let your heart really guide you and think about what it is that you would truly want. And then start to just crystallize what that actually looks like. And then from there, you're going to start manifesting that. And there's different ways to do that. You can work with coaches to tell them, you know, what is your ultimate vision that you're working towards. I highly recommend coaches and mentors and advisors. I'm a strong proponent of them because they've been so valuable for me in my own life. And then there's different methods that you can use as well as far as just reaching your goals ultimately. And a lot of that really does come down to just having that coaching and just having that structure to help you to get there. But don't hold yourself back from that vision. Have fun with it. Play with it. Create. We are creators. That's where our imagination comes from ultimately, divinely. And just record it. And don't forget about your vision. Put it somewhere that you're always going to remember. All right? Okay, chat soon. Bye.